Hello, I am Dr. Manav Rakshak. We will talk about cancer of the colon. Colon forms majority of the large intestine. Like other cancers, it also has 4 stages: stage 1, 2, 3 and 4. In stage 1, after surgery, further treatment is usually not required. Main treatment of colon cancer is surgery followed by chemotherapy. However, in stage 2 also, after surgery, chemotherapy is not required except if the patient has poor prognostic features, that is, certain indications that the outcome of the patient is not going to be good. For example, what are they? Like if the patient is having obstruction because of the tumor, or there is rupture or perforation of the intestine, or before surgery patient had high serum CEA or CA 19.9 levels, or the tumor is poorly differentiated on biopsy histology, or the tumor is low microsatellite instable tumor, or there is deletion of 18q component of the chromosome, or the patient is more than 50 years of age, or the number of lymph nodes dissected during radical surgery are less than 12. Then we may give adjuvant chemotherapy consisting of 5-FU leucovorin only. In stage 3 patients, after surgery, chemotherapy has to be done. It is called adjuvant chemotherapy. Commonest chemotherapy done is FOLFOX regime, which consists of oxaliplatin, 5-FU leucovorin. It consists of a 46-hour infusion of 5-FU. Duration of chemotherapy is 6 months. Chemotherapy can be started 3 to 8 weeks after surgery. Irinotecan is not used for adjuvant therapy of the colon cancer. However, if the tumor has spread, we can use bevacizumab in combination with FOLFOX. If the tumor histology or IHC show EGFR is positive, epidermal growth factor is positive, then cetuximab or panitumumab may be added. Another special type of chemotherapy, HIPEC. Hyperthermic intraperitoneal chemotherapy is done where a heated solution is delivered to abdominal, either open or closed setting. Usually we use oxaliplatin or mitomycin. Usually done when tumor is advanced like T3 or T4 tumor, or the variant of the tumor is mucinous or signet ripe. Now it is a new concept and is fastly catching up. After chemotherapy, the patient has to be kept on follow-up. For first 3 years, we may call the patient every 3 or 6 months. A general physical examination and blood CA levels are usually sufficient. After 3rd year, we may call the patient 6 monthly for another 2 years. CT scan may be done every 3 years. Routine use of PET scan on follow-up is not recommended. Endoscopy may be done 1 year after surgery and then every 3 to 5 years. However, when the patient enters stage 4 disease, when the disease is metastatic, it is spread, then the options of chemotherapy are: firstly, we can give FOLFOX 6 protocol, consists of oxaliplatin, 5-FU and leucovorin. 5-FU leucovorin may be replaced by capecitabine, which is oral drug. We may also use FOLFIRI chemotherapy. The duration of chemotherapy, till when, then for how long chemotherapy should continue? It may be continued unless there are unacceptable side effects of chemotherapy, or there is clinical deterioration in health of the patient and the patient cannot tolerate chemotherapy, or the disease has started progressing even after giving chemotherapy. Bevacizumab, if added to chemotherapy as in FOLFOX or FOLFIRI, improves the prognosis and survival chances of the patient. If EGFR is positive, again cetuximab or panitumumab may be added. However, if KRAS, NRAS or genes are mutated, then these 2 agents have limited value. Oral options are available like regorafenib, which may be given 160 mg OD if your oncologist decides. So friends, this was a small presentation on cancer of the colon, which was very easy to understand. I have tried to simplify a very complex topic. I hope you will all like it, and non-medical people will definitely be able to understand and grasp my videos. So please spread these videos among your friends who are not doctors, and if you like it, please subscribe also. Thank you very much.